I've got the pleasure of being joined by d4v, who's been putting up exceptional performances, especially in the most recent match against SMB, but unfortunately, this is where the journey ends for Paper Rex. My first question for you, d4v, is just, how are you feeling at the end of this? It's going to be obviously mixed emotions, but our big takeaway was how well Paper Rex performed compared to our expectations. How are you feeling in the moment?
I would say like coming in the first map, like I would say like individual, I was very confident like to fight against like SMB because like of our like previous few days like we've been like practicing again like against like EU team, NA teams like and then like we've been doing really well. So at that moment we thought like we got a chance like against a European team because like we thought like we got like a big gap, you know, like in terms of like the levels because we are like the underdogs in this tournament, like obviously. So yeah, uh,
I want to dig
that's it, I
into that.
guess.
I want to dig into that just a little bit more. Benkai made a joke in the press conference before the tournament began about how you
Mm-hmm.
guys would get you played scrims against Vision Strikers when you're back home and they would roll you. I think he said like 24-0, which is obviously, I would assume, an exaggeration. But
Mm,
no, not an exaggeration.
mm, I mean, he was just like trolling along that one, but like every time we like so when we win when we practiced last time against Vision Striker, we like the score was like very like kind of far, but sometimes we won them, but it was really rare, you know, like they would always like smash us,
Sure.
and then so it's kind of like 16 something, 17 something, you know, like yeah, those kind of scores.
Sure, but you were saying just then that you've had good performances in your practice while you were at the event. Do you feel like that was because you leveled up? Did that give
Mm,
you some confidence?
yeah, I think so because like I really like all of us thought like VS is like one of the best in the world right now because of their play style, like their teamwork is like next level and stuff, and then their utility usage and then like their strat and stuff like very like beautiful Valorant, I would say. And then like I would say like the reason why we improve very fast in short time, I would say, is because like we practice with them like every week. So yeah, I think like they kind of like help us in some way improving our level, I would say.
What do you think your team's or player strength is like compared to the other teams that you've played against? Do you feel like you're on a pretty similar level to all the other teams that you've played against at the event? Are there certain people that have
Mm.
caught your eye as being like, wow, these players are unbelievably good?
I would say our specialty, I guess, maybe just aim, I guess, because like we are the team that are really confident when taking aims duels, but it's kind of like our playstyle is very risky playstyle, I would say, because like if you are not hitting our shots, then we're gonna look like really like bad show, you know, from us because we just not gonna
Okay.
hit our shot. But if we playing like in our good day, then it's gonna look like this team is good. But yeah, I would say like our strength is just like aim duel, I guess. Like yeah, something like that. I don't think we have that nice strats compared to like other teams. We just kind of like have like normal simple strats, like not really that as nice as VS. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sure, sure, I understand. What did you think about the first game of or the first map, sorry, of the game that you just played? So Haven, it's their map pick. You've come in. I was talking to Benkai just a little bit before this, and he was explaining some of the strats. From your point of view, you had an excellent performance on that map too. What was going through
Thank
your
you.
head as you see the rounds mounting up in your favor?
Uh, what was my sorry? What was again?
What were your thoughts? Like, what was going through your head as the match was progressing, and what were some of the things you were doing to make sure that you had that huge impact on Haven?
I would say like I think it's because like our coach like kind of like watched their demo and stuff. I think the reason why we play well in the first match is because like we watch their replays and then we kind of know like when is the timing that they're coming for to attack, especially on their attacking side. I mean, like they only come, they're gonna hit the site during that 1 minute mark. So we can, I just need to like get info with my flashes, and the moment like my flash has detected someone, then most likely it's gonna be that side. So we was just like playing based on that info, I would say, and then like turns out like it's working for us, I guess. I mean, like we managed to like set in traps and managed to punish them, I guess. So yeah.
I want to skip ahead to the final map as well, which was the Split, where you take over the Jet role, pushing Forsaken over to Reyna. Do you enjoy playing Jet, having more freedom to be able to make those aggressive plays and find duels?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always been comfortable playing Jet because like before I used to play Sky, I was the duelist for the team. Like I was duelist for the team with Forsaken because we were using like to duelist meta last time, like in every maps. But after the meta changed, then I went into the initiator role as slash sage, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, of course I've been always comfortable playing duelist role, but turns out the last game like I have a really bad performance. So yeah, I'm quite like disappointed in myself.
What do you think went wrong on Split? What would you put it down to? It's obviously just fresh. You haven't had a chance to look back over the game, but just a gut reaction as to what ended up being the difference maker.
Mm, I think I think their playstyle is quite it's quite hard for me to get picks because like they're always together, you know, like every time they take map control and stuff, like they just like they are ready to trade whoever is making aggressive pushes. So if you are not hitting shots, for example, like me just now, I'm not hitting shots. So it's either I get one or and then like instant trade, or it's just like I'm instant die, like yeah, something like that. So yeah.
I want to finish this interview by asking you a little bit about LCQ because unfortunately with that loss, the guaranteed spot at Champions seems like it's slipped out of Paper Rex's hands, but you still do have an opportunity at the APAC LCQ. You're going to be going up against some really difficult teams. What's the game plan? What kind of things can you bring from Berlin to make sure that you make it to Champions?
I think I think it's pretty clear that we have a chance now. I mean, like before this, we didn't even like know that we are good in terms of like world level. But at least maybe now we kind of like can see slight of hope. You know, like
Yeah.
like we got chance against the best. So I think maybe we're just gonna like go back and then like watch the games that we lost and then fix the small little mistake, like maybe like eco stuff and then like our anti-eco and our post plan stuff, maybe like sharpen on those sides, and maybe we're gonna be ready for the LCQ. I mean that's like Newton, right?
Yep. Yeah, it is going to be very difficult because Newton are looking strong with their new addition, but
Yep.
I think I agree with you. You definitely have proven that you can hang with some of the best teams in the world. So I'm very excited to watch your performance there. I wish you all the best of luck as well. And thank you for doing the interview with me, Devi.
No problem. All right. See you.
Thank you.